What's going on, guys? This is Coach Smith, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm actually gonna go over some plays of a game I just played in HPL with Madman. Most of you guys that watch this video would know who he is. In this particular game, I got down 21-0, and it showed so many good things with this game and so many terrible things. The first one here is just things I want to see more of in Madden. Now, I'm just going to run the play here full speed a little bit so you can see what's going on. So he fakes the jet, fakes a halfback, bam, wide open. Nobody saw him. So what actually happened on this play? I called a zone blitz, and basically my guys read vertical and in and went with their receivers. And I think that's Bryant, just snuck out of the backfield basically. This is something you don't see in Madden a whole lot. And it's something I think, for the terms of realism, is something that needs to be had. Just more big plays where you actually fool your opponent by play calling, and not just because it was a crossing route or a corner route. Actual scheming goes a long way. And this is something else I actually wanted to see more of. I hated this throw because I actually made the wrong read, but I want to show you what happens here. Okay, this is going to be a pick six. Now look at Perryman. He's wide open. So wrong read, yes. But let me show you what I was seeing. And this is something I want Madden to show me more of. I want you to watch this corner here as I try to maneuver however this thing works. Now look, I read a bail technique. I think it's cover 3. Watch how he bails out here. He turns and starts running and comes back down to the wide receiver. You see that? This is what I want to see more of. Disguised coverages actually being disguised coverages. Had I been more patient, I'd have seen that Perryman would have been wide open for a touchdown, but instead it's a pick six. Alright, next play. This one, I'm not really sure what happened. It said in the play art that it was a zone play. But if he called man and he did outside leverage, this is how I want outside leverage to be. Now you could say it's a little bit of route mirroring, and I wouldn't disagree with you. But if he calls outside leverage, I shouldn't be able to make this throw. And I don't. This is another pick six. This is how I'll go down 21-0. But he reads that he's stopping, about to make an out route, and he's playing outside leverage. And he stops and comes back to the ball and gets it. That's something, again, in Madden just is inconsistent. Need more of that. Alright, here, this is something I really want to see more from Madden as well. Consistency in the run game. Look, he's giving me a too high look, and I'm in a 2 tight end set with a pro formation. I should be able to run the ball on this. There is no reason why I shouldn't. I have 5 blockers to one side to his 4 defenders. I'm not counting the safety because it's too far back. So watch this blocking I get right here. I read the defensive end. I see he goes outside. And I cut back inside. Now, his user overplays. That's a whole other argument. But look at the tight end. He goes up, blocks that linebacker, and I have 2 guys ahead of me right now. My fullback and looks like the tackle or guard. But the tight end, he chips that guy and goes up to the next level. And that's really the block that does it. And also the number 73's block right here. This is just a well-played or a well-executed play on a stretch. Now, I got a little lucky here. I got a little Madden action right there with not getting tackled or anything. And then look at Perryman. He goes and gets in the way, and luckily Allen is just able to outrun everybody else. Again, more consistency in that from Madden. Make scheming and play calling matter. This is another one that I think is more common, but it's something that needs to be even more consistent. Okay, so this is obviously man across the board. My slot receiver beats his defender off the ball, and that's just a quick, easy, big play right there. I could have thrown it to the outside, but that's a harder throw, so obviously I'm going to have to go to the slot man. More of these type of plays where scheming matters, player ratings matter. Those sorts of things will enhance the Madden experience. Now this one, again, he kind of had bad user play, but things like this are things I want to see in Madden from the AI. In that I'm in a wildcat formation. I don't think he recognizes I have Cardell Jones back here. But watch what happens. Look at what happens on this play. Come across in motion. He doesn't even see the tight end leak out. I really could have hit square right there and probably got a touchdown as well. But look at the tight end, he's wide open. Now this corner, why doesn't he drop back more? Because he doesn't see the tight end leak out either. Again, scheming versus play calling. Make it matter. Now this one I really want to show because look at how the defensive end gets up the field, gets even with the quarterback, and then turns back inside. He doesn't play patty cake. Look at him versus what my other defensive end does. You see how the other defensive end just stays on him? Need less of that and more cut back inside, get to the quarterback. Set the edge. It's one of the few times in this game that actually happened. And this one I just wanted to show because this is my rookie cornerback one-on-one against Bryant, who had a big game. And he just cuts him inside and makes it a great spec catch. Nothing to really be talked about here. I just thought it was worth noting to play. Alright, now. This is where things get dicey. And this is the one game I didn't record. Why? I'm not really sure. I kind of wish I was showing you the Bryant pass. Because somebody got screwed over. And I'm not going to tell you who that is. I'll let you decide. But here's something I have an issue with man coverage and how it's done. Okay, I'm a DB coach at heart. So if one of my DBs in high school did this, look what this guy does. You see that? He opens his hips. Why? Stay in your back pedal until he's even. Then turn your hips and run with him. Make it a hard throw. That's too much space to give, especially for a guy like Perryman. Way too much space. Now this one is, again, make matchups matter. I have my rookie, again, I think that's Bryant. Look what happens to my poor rookie right here. He gets roasted off the line. Boom, touchdown. Now, here's the issue I have with the play. The issue I have is my corner actually steps forward for the jam. No, 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 no. Keep your feet shuffling. Get in his way. There's no reason why he should ever leave you at the line of scrimmage. No reason whatsoever. That's just bad footwork. And if they make this a ratings thing, I'm cool with it. But this is too consistent within Madden. He should be shuffling his feet to stay in front. And once he gets by, turn his hips and run. He shouldn't be stepping forward to see that. Now, here's a play that I think cover 2 could use more work on. Watch this. Actually, this is cover 3. Excuse me, this is the wrong play I was thinking about. But look at this play here. Number one, I have a guy here to put the jam on. And there is no other threat coming up the field. None. He's the only one. Why do you drift back to the middle of the field if there's no threat? Stay on him. Hug him. Make that a difficult throw. Is that the correct read? Yes. But make him throw it sooner. Because the longer the quarterback holds the ball, the harder it should be. The harder it should be to make that throw. Right? So hug him up that sideline. He has no other deep threat. What other deep threat the corner has? Hug him. Make that a tighter throw. Again, consistency within the game. And then this is just the field goal block, but I think I might click on it, but I don't really go through it. No real reason to see it, but I block a field goal, and Denard just comes in and scoops and scores. This is another play of just hitting the seam, and one of the issues I have with it, the defender does a good job of bumping him, playing that inside leverage, but then he loses inside leverage. He does a good job of dropping back right here, But I actually want to see him get more inside instead of just going straight back after stepping outside. That's no good. That makes that window a little too big. Come back inside. Now, obviously, I had a drag route coming underneath that, but make me hit the drag route. Don't give up the seam. So, jam, and then instead of backing up, cut back to the inside a little bit more. Defend that inside. Now, here's another example of why man coverage gets so burnt in this game and why I hardly ever run it. Look at the safety here. We're at the goal line, man. Watch the safety. Again, if one of my high school DBs did this, I would chew him up. Why is his hips turned? Stay in your back pedal. You're at the goal line. Stay in your back pedal. No reason to flip your hips whatsoever. You're not going to get beat deep. So, if anything, you can come a little closer to the line, but the reason he gets burnt here is because he opens his hips. No reason for him to open his hips whatsoever. Stay in your back pedal. Then I can cut whichever direction he goes, and I can make a play on the ball. So, this is why safeties, and really the whole man coverage formula just needs to be reworked by Madden. Again, I understand they rework it every other year, but this is, again, just another scheme play. This is a little boot. I love my boots. And he just leaves the middle of the field vacant, and I hit him down the seam. And I think there's only a couple more plays here that I really want to talk about. But the purpose of this video... Okay. Here's one I don't understand now. I don't know what his play call was. I know he was playing underneath coverage, so this might have had an effect. But the wide receiver, as you see in full time there, makes a drag route, and my backside tight end just goes right past the linebacker. We're at the goal line. Why are you playing the drag? Why? I understand that playing underneath coverage, but that's so his guys will stay in the flats. Shouldn't affect the hook zones. The hook zones are there to protect the seam. He gives up the seam entirely. Easy pitch and catch. Some of these things in Madden, if they get more consistent, we're going to have a really good game on our hands about scheming and understanding different coverages and how to attack those coverages consistently. Now, I can talk all day about this play. Backside cover 2 corner. If you don't have a threat that's coming, go with the receiver. Make them have a long drag route. If you don't see a drag route coming, follow the receiver. Make that a tight window. Would this pass still be completed if he did? Yes. Would it have been that easy? No. The window would have been much tighter had he squeezed down on that because he doesn't have a threat in his area. Backside cover 2. He sees the back come out. That's an angle route. Go with the receiver. Get deep and cut in a little bit and converge on the football. Too much space. Alright, so this video wasn't really to show off anything. It was more to talk about the good and the bad and the ugly about Madden. That's all it is. And I think this game did a really good job of showing some of those positives and those negatives and things I wanted to improve on. So that's all I got for you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time.